Hello, I'm Dr. Sam Hancock of the Emerald Planet and Emerald Planet TV. We come to you on a week-to-week basis from Washington, D.C. in the United States as we look around the globe in 144 different nations, looking for those 1,000 best practices, the technology, services, and products that are making a difference as we move through the 21st century. And as we have a planet of 9 billion people by 2038 and possibly 12 to 13 billion by the end of this century, how are we going to be able to take care of all these people on planet Earth? And that's what Emerald Planet's all about. We come to you looking at the solutions, the best practices from around the globe as we create the Emerald Planet. Hello, welcome to the Emerald Planet. We're making a difference as we move through the 21st century. And seeing the long-term impacts of climate change. We're glad to have you. Thank you for being with us.
We have a very exciting topic to be talking about. We're going to be talking about the Kingdom of Ugwogo Nike and Enugu State, Nigeria. Nigeria is the largest country on the African continent, has a huge population base, very young, and huge natural resources. And we have someone who's very, very special. She is a real queen, Her Royal Highness Ugoeze, and she's going to be talking about her kingdom and why it's so important and why the people are very much involved in agriculture. And you allowed me to call you Ugoeze, and thank you very much, your queen. And tell us about what is a kingdom in Nigeria?
Oh, okay. The kingdom in Nigeria is where the king is in charge of the whole community. They come to him for instructions. They come to him as an advocate.
Mm-hmm.
They also come to the palace, like when people have problems with each other, they come for settlement.
That's absolutely fantastic. Now, what I want to do is I want to start off with Africa at the center of the map, and I'm going to share this for you because this is something that the map makers were trying to do for centuries, is to have Africa at the center of the map, because it truly is as far as the globe is concerned. But it also relates to the new importance as far as Africa, the African people, the 54 different nations. Now, the Africa that we know it is a very diverse place. And this is something I think is very special about Africa, Ugoeze, is that there is such great diversity on the African continent. Why do you think that's so important?
I think that is so important because Africans, they take care of each other. They love each other. They are their brothers and sisters keepers. In fact, Africans as a whole, they work hard to make sure that they take care of their family and their extended family members.
I think that's very important. Now, Nigeria is an important and very critical country. It has the largest population base. It's going towards 300 million people. And we're actually showing your area of Nigeria. But why do you think Nigeria has such an important place among the 54 nations on the African continent?
Well, Nigeria is blessed. with natural resources of different kinds. For example, gold, coal, petroleum, cocoa, a lot of things that makes Africa unique from other parts of, makes Nigeria unique from other parts of Africa.
Yeah, yeah, it's an amazing country. Now, Enugu State, this is where your kingdom is located. Tell us a little bit about Enugu State and why that is important for the southeastern part of Nigeria.
Enugu State is one of the oldest states in eastern part of Nigeria. Enugu State has a lot of natural resources too. You get coal, you get salt, you get so many minerals from Enugu State too. That's another reason that it is so important to that part of the country.
Yeah, and I think that's very, very important. Now, looking at you are the queen of your kingdom. The king is standing right beside you. In the world, there's really not that many kingdoms out there. But kingdoms on and in Nigeria have a very special standing. They're officially recognized by the central government. They have standing in the parliament. Why do you think it's so critically important in the 21st century that you have, as you, a king and a queen, that takes care of almost over 1 million people?
Well, before the people trust you to give you such responsibility, you must have your integrity intact. You must be responsible, and you must be somebody that will represent the community or the kingdom very well in the society. So if they trust you, that's when they will say, okay, this particular person will be our ruler, traditional ruler or whatever.
Now, I just love this photograph. This is very nicely done. And I've talked to the king several times. He is absolutely delightful, but also, as you say, he has integrity, is very smart. But you look really relaxed. Why not only being smart, dynamic, positive leaders, why do the people want you to be relaxed and, in a sense, be one of them to make the kingdom work?
Well, the king is a go-getter for his people before they made him the king in that community. He travels outside the nation. In fact, for example, he goes to United States up to 2 or 3 times a year looking for something good for his people. So the people in his community appreciated a lot. They decided that when it is time for them to look for somebody to be in charge of that community, that is the king that they will make their ruler. And because of his contribution in that community before now, that's why they made him their ruler in that kingdom.
I think it's absolutely fantastic. Now, going to the SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, this is something, out of the United Nations. very important. And of course, the SDGs have evolved from the Sustainable Development Goals. And you are one of the award winners in the world. Why is this so important for not only Nigeria, but also the people of your kingdom to have such an honor?
It's so important because of the kind of work we do for the people in that community. We try to help as much as we can by establishing a farm, Ugoeze farm, where so many youths, women, they work and they make money out of it. And so many people now are self-employed because of the activities going on in Ugoeze farm. That is one of the reasons.
Well, having the multi-purpose cooperative society, I think, is very important. Cooperatives are important so that people can work together and grow together and develop the various activities. But I know this SDG number 2, zero hunger, is something that's very important to you and the king. Why zero hunger in the kingdom?
Because we have a large farm where people work, we engage the youths, we engage the women. In fact, people of all grades in the kingdom, they work in the farm to get money to pay for their children's school fees. The youths, they make money to feed themselves and their dependents. So that's why the award thing is important to us.
Well, I think that's really important. And, we're going to move this, but I wanted to move forward to the women. You really focus on the women in the kingdom. Why this focus on the females for your kingdom? And we're almost out of time, Ugoeze.
Oh, the women are very hardworking. Despite that, there's a lot of poverty in the place, but they work so hard to train their children. They work so hard to also feed their children. That's why we focus on them to help them do what they are doing for themselves.
We just have a few seconds left, Ugoeze. What do you see for encouraging women to be involved over the next 5, 10, or 15 years? And we have to be very quick. We only have about 15 seconds left.
Oh, we encourage them to keep on doing what they're doing, to make sure that in the next 5 or 10 years, that there will be a bigger progress in that community based on what they're doing with their children, the good work they're doing for their children and the members in the community.
That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you for being with us as we look around the globe to create the Emerald Planet.